What up, Star Family? Okay. Whoo, man. How's everybody doing? My name is Emilio, aka Street Oracle. So, I want to clear some things up. But first and foremost, thank you for stopping by. I am your reader. And I had... Okay. Tarot cards are a funny thing. A lot of them are, they help us grow. 33. They help us grow. And yes, when I say Starfield, yeah, because we aren't from this planet. Okay. That's another story. So, anyways, just thank you to the ones that you know now that are actually leading and guiding you. And thank you so much. Okay. So, Halloween. The day of, again, I don't want to bring too much in, but we know that certain things happen. So, I didn't want to pull no cards at all that day with the grandson trick-or-treat. I did some, again, they had me pull, they were my guides. And again, sometimes we have to clarify what we say when we say they or them. Well, I'm talking about they, my guides, my ancestors, and God, Holy Spirit, whoever you believe in, whoever you subscribe to, that's it. I know that's gonna, people don't want to talk about certain things, but it's energy. That's all we are. Okay, so when I got back, I made a video on it already, but throughout the time, when I say star families, we're here. Well, I'm learning how to read the tarot. I know my energy. I know who I am in spirit. So that's why I don't have a problem in saying what I say and doing what I do, because I'm letting guided by spirit. And that's it. But they wanted me to do this real quick because we have to understand when we are given a message, no matter what, we can have our own input in it, but we got to be neutral. So I know when there's people here that are that have the gifts and things like that. And by the way, gifts are being upgraded. And I guess they want me to go into that part because I went like that. Okay. The way I seen it, the way it was, and it was happening on Halloween, and I was sitting there, okay, I see energy, and I've been able to see it before, and energy is just energy, okay, but energy is faces. So anyways, I'm there, and I'm looking up, because I'm donating, okay? When I say donating, they're transferring, they're donating blood. So anyways, I'm looking up, and I'm there, and I'm looking, and I'm like, what am I looking at? And sure enough, well, it all happens, 313, it all happened at the simultaneously, because this is going to lead to the next part. But when you and I keep back in the day, because not a lot of people are going to understand what I'm talking about, the movie real to real, and you could hear that, and then you hear somebody's mouth over here. Not somebody's mouth moving. Somebody's mouth is moving all the time. No. And you hear somebody talking. So, how do you think they used to do the movies? That's how they would do them. They would have them on a movie screen, and then they would have a real dude there, and then they would have speaking, because all the movies were silent. Babylon, but all the movies were silent. So 404. That's what it is. Just like I got up at 3:30, and then 3:33, messages start coming in. But you gotta, it's just how it is when you're tapped in and you're here for a mission. See, I accepted my mission. See, I'm different, just a little different. So I'm gonna be putting out some videos, and again, they have me doing it a different way. So I don't want to bring all those messages into here, 433. So I said what I said, and I do what I do. Okay. So how this was is when I got back, 444. When I got back, I said, "All right, Spirit, what is it that you pull the cards, and I'm gonna do it." And when I say that, we're energy. So I had them do it, so I just did it the way they wanted me to do it. I never look at the cards. 5. I never look at the cards. So when we're telling a story, because that's what these are, stories, days of our lives. These are stories for somebody else. And what I had gathered from that, because permisivo, that's what's the word. Throughout the whole day of channeling on Easter, not Easter, something about Easter, but channeling through Halloween, 526, through Halloween, all the way up. The message that I even started with, and that I did for this, because I had hurry before I turned on the camera. Hurry. Like, hurry, okay. And I think it was a little after Easter. Anyways, I don't want to jump off track. So it was 5:45. So the way I did it, I pulled the prayer card. I think that was afterward. Anyways, I'm going to have to show you now, because, like this. Okay. And the reason why is this is going to be important. The reason why I'm showing you this is because everybody will go. These are tarot cards. These are old tarot cards, and these are newer. But everybody that's readers and that are tapped in, that they know they go with these ones. Okay. So, but when I'm asking, because we got to ask questions. When you ask questions, well, these cards, these are Isis cards. These are Oracle cards. These are different tarot cards. These are other kind of tarot cards. These are the Soul's Journey cards. And these are tarot cards. Now, these are actual tarot cards, okay? And they're pulling me to... Okay, give me 1 second, because they're pulling me to something. I don't want to make this video too long. Excuse my hair. I just have to jump on and everything here. Right here, and they're pulling me to this right here. Okay, see, these cards, again, we could... Let me slow down real quick, 707. These cards, they're just cards. Okay? Just like these. These are just 717. These are just... And the reason why we'll say numbers is because those are messages for you on the other side, and for us too as well, to look those words up. Look the meanings up. Because that's guidance from up above to help you with the struggle, whatever you're going through. Because I got chills right now. Oh my God. I already know, because the way they work with me, my guides work with me, is my ear will start to not itch, but it will start to like almost turn a little bit. And I'm feeling, I'm like, okay, I know. And then again, chills and all that. So that's why I'm explaining, because it's so hard and so fathom to, like, how do you know, and just blah, 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 blah. It doesn't really matter, because I'm not here to prove anything, and I'm not here to turn anybody into a believer. Either way. I take non-believers and turn them into believers, okay? I take the believers and then turn them into ultimate believers. That's how it goes. That's it. I know better than anybody, so that's how this works. It's just... because you start opening up, and then you already start getting these opinions and all this stuff, and it's all right. You know what? Then shut the hell up and watch the video. No, I'm just joking. Trigger warning. All right. Breathe. So here we are. Deck of spells. I don't want to read. Why do they have me read? Okay. Deck of spells. Son of a bitch. Voodoo, boo, 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 boo. This is cards. I don't want to read this. God dog it. Well, excuse me, I should say up front, I can't read. I have trouble reading. Because I'm different. Dyslexic. Yeah. So that's why I was picked for the mission. No, just joking. Anyways. Because what it is, and I might do it another time, I don't know. Maybe just make it a... yeah, I'm going to. Now they're saying, what they wanted me to go to, 919, because I don't want to make this video too long. Is they bring you to why playing cards. The guy that did it. Well, let me just tell you my one, because I did read through it. The way it was is that I think back in with the soldiers, so they had regular deck of playing cards, and he explained all the suits. I guess like the suits were okay. Well, you got love. You got fate. Okay, so love is the heart cards, and then fate is the spade cards. Money is diamonds, and then luck is clovers. Okay, great. So you have, well, again, you have your aces always trump, right? So that's wins trump. That they always win. So if you have just like a poker, or whatever the case is, poker, and porterhouse, watch, because all this is gonna mean now 10-11. That's okay, crazy, because of magic and hoodoo and all this stuff, and all this stuff is just ways of telling certain things. Again, the conscious, subconscious. So here we are. They took them. It was these soldiers, and they were there and they had playing cards. So in the church, they had to go to service, right? They went to service and everything like that. And I guess the bishop, who was the preacher preaching, or whatever the case is, something happened. So they took those because they're privates, they're lower. Because again, people, because they're lower and somebody's bigger, they always want to they think they're better than somebody. Anyways, I don't want to. Anyways, you know how it goes, but teacher or whatever the case is, they always think they're better than somebody, And me, I'm a little guy, so I can relate with the 11. I can relate with the little person. Excuse me, because as I start channel, I start going really fast. So if you have to rewind it, then rewind it. But anyways, he's there and he's because he's seen him with the cards or something. It was had something. Anyways, you got to read it and I'll read it. But so he's there with the card. So he takes him to the head army dude or whatever there, right? And the dude's he's like, here, because matter of fact, he wanted a court martial. I think they wanted to hang this dude, man. It's fucking crazy, but yeah, he's like, because confirmation shit. Oh my god, I can't. Oh my god, because I'm cooking, right, and I don't want to eat in front of nobody. So confirmation. So love how spirit works. It's just so. Anyways, man, I get thrown off. So he went in there and then he started saying, well, why do you have those playing cards and blah, blah, blah? Because it was for the offering. That's right. Because you got to give back, right? So something about cards, 12-12. He was like, it's the cards. And the dude took an offense. So why do you take offense? Because he's giving back to the Lord, right? He's giving back. Because that's what they're offering. He's offering something. 12-22, he's offering. This is my poor take on that. He was offering the cards because he wanted money, and if he ain't got no money, and they're asking for money for the Lord and all this stuff, and you're mad because he gave me playing cards. Well, why are you mad because he gave me playing cards? Because they ain't giving you money? Because you can't do nothing with money because you can't spend it on yourself? Huh? Oh, bar. Anyways, this is what I'm telling you. So that's pretty much where my take on the story is. Well, the cards, he had to go into the dude that is, because as a judge or whatever, judge, not jury. It's judge, because we tend to be the jury sometimes. We want to judge people. But the judge is open mind. So he sat there and he's like, well, tell me, no, let him speak. Tell him why. Well, because he goes, well, sir, that's all I had to give. He goes, what? You better make me understand or I'm going to have to hang you. So he's a young kid. He's like, man, well, he said, okay, sir, well. And he started to go down. He started to explain the aces and how everything started happening. It just made sense. 1333. And I'm just like, wow. But there's ways that you can tell fortunes and things like that. There's all kinds of scandals and all, but anyways, I'm going to get off of that because I don't want to make this too long. 1344, really don't. So whenever we give a message, it's supposed to be from the Holy Spirit, the Lord, Spirit, ancestors, guides. So, permisivo. That was a word in throughout my whole day of channeling and doing what they want me to do and how, because they had me working a little different. And recording. I do a lot of stop at houses and do, recordings and things like that because I'm pulled to certain things. And, again, why am I going off? Because I've been seeing, like, the cards. It's been, like a lot of passed on loved ones. Like, seriously. So I'm seeing a lot of license plates, and the license plates are, like, were given me at the time when I'm looking at them, like, times that people pass, like, throughout their life, okay? This 1433, just out through their times of their life. It would give me, like, let's just say JQX, for example, 1922. Well, that's the time the person, let's just say, started. That's different. Now, if I see one that's same thing, XJQ, and it goes 53 through 89, well, that means they born in 53 and 89. And again, I'm dyslexic, so I can see things backwards. I see things in different ways. And 1505, like TD Jakes, I don't know why he came into one of my channeling, why he came, but there's always a reason why. And I'm not going to jump into that because I'm going to speak on this energy right here, 1515. So the cards are energy, but tarot cards are clarifiers, and tarot cards will clarify what they need to know. And that's why the other video is so important, because I already did it. So there's no reason, because this is a couple days later. And it was so crazy because you have to know who you are in spirit and everything like that. Know your chart and just everything, because we have almost every chart in our sign, you know, in our chart and all that. And but what's predominant, where we're born at, and I'm born up north, okay? I'm born up north in GR, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Moved down here to Texas, SA. So anyways, see, nobody's delusional, schizophrenic, or anything like that. I mean, I know who I am. That's why I did some videos, because they always say, if you're going to do something, right, 1616, if you're going to do something, well, picture yourself without a shirt on, right? And act like you're on stage butt naked. And that's why I was doing, they had me working without a shirt on. And then somebody came across, well, that might be pretentious, or you think you're, no, it's nothing. It's just how it is, because that's how they work with me. I have to work like this because I'm a shy person. You know, it takes for me to get out of my shell, but once I get out of my shell, they're like, shut the fuck up already, man. No, just... huh. My somebody's throat chakra. So we got to get in a line, you know, get in alignment and everything. So preaching and preachers, you know, my dad was a preacher, you know, he was a minister, but he was a hypocrite. So anyways, I want to go too much into that stuff, because that's on the next part, 17. What I'm here to do is I'm here to give you a message from spirit with no judgment and no interference from anyone. Because when I got permisivo, I was like, what is that? Because I get messages from star families, so there's some messages that are interrupted and I can't watch until later on. And then I'll go back later on and throughout my day, and then I'll watch it and I'm like, holy shit. Because how long does a download take to get to you? That's a question that you got to understand. You got to ask yourself, how long does it take a download? Probably a download we could think it's right here, but maybe it's taking eons and eons to get to you. I don't know, to get to me. Because maybe at that moment in time, we're supposed to receive it just at that moment in time. So it can change everything, the course of your life, your history. Anyways, so the tarot cards are what they are, and people know it. So these, and this is where it's very important, because these cards clarify their own self. Because I'm clarifying past, present, future, heart space, whatever you want to say, 1818. I'm clarifying these. These are clarifying all of them. Go figure. Go figure. I'm sitting there like, what? So I read it differently than after I was seeing some of my star family. And I got to hurry up because my foods, I don't want to get cold or anything. I got it in the air fryer. So these clarify these. Okay? So this, again, tarot cards, they're clarifying all of it. All of it. And that's what was so crazy. So I'm going to show you real quick. No matter which way I pull them. So this clarified all of these. And it was so freaking crazy. Because it's going to make sense afterwards. So this dude, see, I can't even read. So it was like crazy because I didn't see it. But this is imitation. Imitation. Boom. They're taking it right here. That's clarifying this, right? So this is a cup of tea, because I'm dropping tea to you now. So the dude, whatever the case is, well, there was one in one of my star families, they're talking about, they're reading the cards or whatever, and they're talking. Because there's people out here, blasphemy, and they think that we ain't tapped in. I'm tapped into a lot more than you really think. That's why I am crazy, because I don't doubt nothing. I don't doubt that I'm not alone, because I'm not. My ancestors are all around me all the time. Let go and let God take over your life. That's what you got to do, and that's all I do. So I don't doubt anything. So let's get back. So right here, this is clarifying this right here. And when I started looking at it, because we got to look, and I started looking, oh, shit, there we go, start flying around. Because this is important, I guess, yeah. Because, again, 17, 17, 16, and 47 could be significant, but which is crazy, holy shit. And I had it in before. And the way it is, hope, imitation, and cup of tea. Okay? So now, that's what's clarifying. Love, Queen of Wands, worry, and the Tower. Okay? And I'm like, all right. So the way I put up, but better than, whatever the word I had said, the letter, because that was the whole message that the whole time. So right here, again, 48, 47, 48, and 11. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. And the cards, because as I was going, I was really clarifying these cards. You know, just to, and they're two different cards because they're two different energies. We got to understand energy. These cards are energy regardless. It's a story that we're telling though, but overall, see right here. And it's intuition. And it's spiritual testing of Ra and the Lady Isis. So I see 26 a lot, okay, all the time. But when I looked up Permisi or whatever it was, again, I don't know certain things, but the way when I put it in there, and I put it in several times, well, they picked it up as bar mitzvah. The way it came in, and I was there, I was talking, I was like, and I never, I'm not Jewish or nothing like that. I mean, so I was like, why did that come through like that? So when I looked it up, and I was like, oh shit, well, because it's a boy and a girl coming up to age, right? 22, 13, right? 12. So, because they say at 13 you become an adult. Well, you don't, because, anyways. But it's when a man or a woman, they're supposedly when they're bar mitzvah, that means you come of age, right? So it's a boy's or a man's now, because I'm gonna not disrespect a man. Bar mitzvah is, that's it, and a bat mitzvah is a woman's. So technically that's 22, 44. Technically that's when they say you become a woman. Technically, in their eyes, for whatever they're right, I don't know. That's insane. That means you can have sex with that person, right? I guess that's what they're. Wow, I don't even want to get those downloads coming in right now. So that's just insane to me. That they say that's when you come to your rite of age, rite of passage, and all that. Same thing with the what is it? The not Mormons, but what is it? The ones that make the wood, makes the furniture and everything. You don't know who I'm talking about. You already know who it is. Yeah, them. So 23. Amish. Thank you, Amish. So this was the first card. So when I go back and I already pulled it and I start looking, well, our intuition is the first thing. Like they say, a woman's intuition, what's your gut? It's your feelings. You know, like grounding yourself, releasing energy, transmuting it. Yes, I can transmute energy. I'm an alchemist. We come along and we learn on our journey to make us better than nothing or anything. It's we start coming into who we are, knowing who we are as a person, because it's hard growing up, and you know, kids are, again, start with children, and this is where it all goes. Start with the children. Children, I'll pick on you, and then children will pick on you, and then, well, how do they learn that? How do they pick on you? Because they're bullies. And usually girls are the biggest bullies of all. I'm not going to say nothing. And yes, guys too, but because girls are bullied because they know it all. They're know-it-alls, but they're not. And then guys are bullied because they like that person, right? 24, right? Whatever the case is, doesn't matter. But usually that's how it is. And then a man thinks they're stronger than a woman, so they think they can dominate. No, because a woman's smarter than a man, but she's not. But everybody is equal. Let's just say that, man. Everybody works differently. Everybody's mind works different. So nobody's better than anybody. My side's starting to hurt. Nobody's better than anyone. It's just, what you believe in, and just, man, but when you start to already judge somebody, well, you're done deal already, because we're not here to judge. God's going to judge. At the end of the day, Holy Spirit, and that's it. Because you're going to be judged at the end of the day. I would too. So, clarifying, back to that part. The tarot cards clarify everything. Intuition, clarifying this. So, bar mitzvah. So, it's like, I was like, well, balance everything. They're balancing, but coming to age. But you got a younger and you got an older, right? Because a woman, I'm going to say different, not different, but they develop faster, right? Because I am a late bloomer. Okay? Late bloomer. So, what does that mean? I'm slower. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. I'm the sharpest crayon in the box. That's it. Hard to read. But is it a... That's my superpowers. Forgives. Got to crack up at stuff to make everything make sense. Because they never thought. They thought I was crazy. Until, well, damn, that dude ain't so crazy. He is. I went and looked and he is talking shit. He looked like he's on drugs, all this shit. Whatever the fucking case. You can believe whatever you want. We're all addicts. Recovering addicts. It's how we move forward. It's how you get back up, Brother Lord. Picks you up. So, anyways. So here we are. Well, you got a man. And again, the reason why we're energy. But so if you're... Okay, I want to say something. So if you got... Usually, if they're pulling cards and you see a man on with, and they're usually spirit, or you're giving a message, usually coming through. So here you are. And then we got the Queen of Wands. So... And then on this card, these ones when I was looking, well, it's almost like it's a man and a woman on this part, right? Because the way it is, because of this one, it's grounding, but you got the woman, and then you got the plant, is like looks like a man anyways. So, and then the moon cards. See, it was, conclusions are within reach, full eclipse, and then it was, your dreams need a practical plan, full moon and Taurus again. So anyways, but the whole kicker of everything after I even got these, because these are soul's journey, these are lessons, and they're to help. So because I'm going to read these cards in a little bit, I just want to get this out, not now, because I got to clarify, but clarifying, and that's why I had to look and see where it's at, because clarifying came in like this, and I'll see, but look at that, and this is clarifying, this is spirit clarifying the whole message, not me. I didn't even look at none of the cards. I'm like, shit, when I got it, but then you got to interpret it the way you want to interpret it. I interpreted it a little different, but then I had stuff in the background, so I got to crop that video. I don't like, because, anyways. So this was clarifying this. Cups, and then the Knight of Cups, and the Magician. Okay? Queen of Wands. Or what? No, not Queen of Wands. Queen of, the Empress. The Empress. Okay? Then, right here. So how it ever came out, but because that's right here from God. So anyways, this is how this was clear. I was like, holy shit. But when I started looking at I seen these, and I started seeing my star families giving messages, because that's how I get information as well. And I started looking at them, and I'm like, holy shit. My crown is starting to tingle, my head is starting to and then I started like, wow, 2844. I was like, just like this. Just like him, like an epiphany. Like, what? Because when she started to say it, well, that looks like two dudes getting pulled apart. Because hope, it could be brothers, could be in the, whatever the case is, but, and then imitation. See, I didn't even know what that was until I put it together right here. That's how I learned a lot, but intuition, and I'm like, but imitation. So, these are the imitators, the ones that think they're the chosen. We're all chosen. Don't get me twisted. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Nobody's better than anybody. You're chosen for a mission. You are. Okay? But there's some people out here that change the narrative in their messages, and they put themselves in it, and they're always reading from that state of mind. Because hurt will hurt, and hurt want to just be bigger than they are. That's why they don't have the guts to get in front of the camera. And I'll say it again, they don't have the guts to get in front of the camera because they're scared. Why? I don't know. You think it's easy to get up in front of the camera and boom, my stomach, and give a message? No, because then people have your face and all that shit. Well, see, watch this one. When they say, and you read these messages, are you ready to go? Are you ready to die? That's the question. Because if you're giving these kind of messages and you're speaking the truth, then you better be ready to. Like I said, you know what? If it's to save these fucking children, then I gotta be. Then I gotta be. Because they didn't do nothing wrong. Excuse me. Then you gotta be. And you know what? Excuse me, I had to clear that energy. 3122. It was really heavy. Oh my gosh, it was like that. So I'm going to conclude this message. But as you understand, this is very important. You know, and thank you to all the Star family that's putting these messages to help guide me. And I don't like, I got my food. I went ahead to go get it and everything. And I don't like when people, because that's when people get arrogant. They'll start eating on the camera and, they're all live and blah, blah, blah. That's like no manners. This is like just good. I don't want to see you chewing and munching. You understand we're all human and everything. But that means you're just a little cocky and a little arrogant if you think you can sit there and eat in front of my face and because I'm hungry. I want to eat. No, just anyways. Just have a beautiful day and I'll be back because I got some messages. I got to speak. Spirit's been working and it's like that's why I had to give you this one and let you understand that they were clarifying. I wouldn't look at no cards because I'm not here to put my narrative in a message that the Lord or Spirit has for you. That's what I gotta say. But that's my story. I'm sticking to it. My truth, and I'm living it. But have a blessed day. Like, share, and subscribe if you gotten this far.